Happy Monday, my dudes. Also, happy December. Who said it was December? I mean, obviously the calendar. But like, when did it become December? It was literally October like 3 days ago. It was literally October 3 days ago. And it was like July a week ago. Like, what happened? So Merry Christmas, I guess. Happy holidays. I'm not prepared. Last year this time, I swear I was like halfway done with buying Christmas presents and everything. I haven't even thought about Christmas presents yet. I haven't even thought about it. I have nothing purchased. I have like 3 ideas for a few different people, and that's it. And one of those people is an infant. And those are easy to buy for, so like that doesn't really count. Hey, listening test 1219. I'm like, Kimberly, it's gonna be great. It's gonna go great. You're gonna ace it. You're gonna ace it. You bought nothing, and neither have I. I haven't bought a single thing. The nice thing is that I think husband and I decided that we're not doing gifts for each other. I think we're gonna go away for the weekend or something at some point. As our like Christmas present, because we don't need anything. Like, we've also been struggling so hard to like make Christmas lists for our relatives who have been asking for lists, because we're like, we don't want or need anything. We just want to buy a house. Like, that's all we want. But they don't want to just give us money. They want to like give us things, which is so valid, but like, I just want to buy a house. Robin,
our
with
baby
the
is a month old.
month resub. Also, what was that, the resub? Kimberly with 39 months at tier 2. What the frick? What the frick? I really appreciate that. My kid's like, warm hugs because we're broke this year. That's so real. That's so real. Let me just go up and say hello to everyone. Cree, welcome and congrats on first, and also congrats on being VID for the month. Congrats on VID if you didn't see it in the Discord. Valletta, welcome and congrats on first. Nikki, welcome and congrats on first. Jay, welcome and congrats on first. And Alina, welcome and congrats on first. You guys are being heckin' speedy today. Let's see, who have I missed? Panda, hello. Kimberly, hello. Cree, hello. It froze for a second. It's fine. Bimka, I'm sorry to wait 12 minutes for the train, but the nice thing is that we'll be here to distract you for 12 minutes, so you won't have to actually wait. It won't feel like a wait. Just be hanging out. You'll just be hanging out. It'll be great. Let the cutesy snow. Isn't it cute? I brought the snow back. We got our lights. I got stream ready for Christmas, but I didn't get my room ready for Christmas, because usually if you're, in case you weren't here, honestly, I didn't even do it last year, actually, because I was very depressed last year, and I didn't even put my tree up until like middle of December last year. My tree's already up. It's not decorated, but it's up. But I usually turn my lights into a Christmas tree, and then I put subs on it as ornaments. I didn't get around to that. Because I was going to do it yesterday. And yesterday, a wrench got thrown into my plans, and I'll tell you about that if you didn't see the stream schedule. We're going to talk about that. I'll tell you about my Sunday in a few minutes. Okay. Okay, I caught up. I think I'm here. Okay, I've caught up. October, November, December goes fast like it's 1 month. January takes 2 months. You're so right. You're so right. You've gotten 2 gifts. Look at you go. Hey, at least you have something. I'm in the speedy time. I'm ready for February to be here. February? Oh, right. You are having a baby. I was like, why February? That would make sense. Okay. There we go. We scrolled down. I feel like I stopped with the Christmas gifts. The fact that we got to spend time with there is a gift enough. I love that, Panda, though. I love that. It does sound cheesy, but like, that's okay. It's okay. I feel like cardamom right now. I had to go pick up some grounds, so it's in your pocket. Honestly, not a bad thing to smell like. I'm gonna stop shopping early because I'm trying to shop small business. See, I would like to shop small business, but the people around me that I have to shop for don't want things from small businesses, and that's really annoying for me. It's really annoying for me. And they just want things from like Amazon, and I'm like, please have a personality and want something else from somewhere else, please. Don't make me give all my money to Amazon. I had to buy a new tree because apparently we threw ours away. Interesting choice. Our tree is still new. We got our tree in 2020, so ours is still new. We've also only ever gotten to use the entire tree once, because we have a tall tree. We have like, I think it's like a 7-8 foot tree. Like, it's a taller tree, because we had decently high. No, JK. I don't know. I think we have like a 7 foot tree, maybe 8 foot tree. I don't remember. And at our apartment in California, we were able to put it all the way up. It fit. It was great. In this apartment, we don't have space to do the entire thing. We have the height for it. It's not a height problem, but it's a width problem. It's very wide at the bottom. And we can't have the bottom part out because it's too wide for us to be able to walk through, because there's literally one place to put our Christmas tree, and that's in our living room. And there's like, it's so narrow in our living room that there's no space to walk through. Hi, Goblin. There's like no space to walk through, so we only have 2 sections. It's like a 3-part, like that's like the bottom, the middle, and the top. So we only use the middle and the top piece for our tree in this apartment. Also, Panda, for the people who are enrolled, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 people in Secret Santa, and if you guys want to participate in this, the community Secret Santa, you have until Thursday to enroll. You have until Thursday to enroll, and Thursday is also the day you'll be charged the gift deposit. And then on Friday through Tuesday, you'll have your time to buy a gift for your person that you have. If you want more information about it, it's in the Discord. It's in the announcements channel, or the decrees channel. It's in there. If you scroll up, like, I think it's 2 posts above, you'll be able to check it out. But it's a $25 minimum. You can spend more than that if you want, but it's just a minimum $25. It's a lot of fun. We did it last year, and it was really, really fun. We have 8 people involved right now. And if you are involved, make sure you go and put some things in your wish list, unless you want the person who's giving you a gift to just get whatever they want to get you. But make sure you go put some things on your wish list. I was doing that. I was putting some things on my wish list. You can do things from the Throne store, or you can do things from Amazon. You can like put Amazon links in there. So make sure you go update your wish list as well, with some things on there. And keep in mind, the minimum is $25, so try to make sure you have stuff that is at least, at most $25. You can put something that there's more obviously, or like have a bunch of like lesser costing things. Just be mindful of what the minimum is, because no one's required to spend more than $25. Okay, I think I missed something. I want to buy fake tree because we're going out of town this year. That's fair. I am a big fan of fake trees because we're allergic to non-fake trees. If the cat broke it, I don't know, we can't find it. That's really funny, Kimberly. Was it hardest to get things for from Etsy? Like, unless they're nerdy like my husband. Yeah, the men are very hard to shop for. Men are very hard to shop for. Make the tree worth the space. Exactly. So it says wait until December 3rd. On mine, it says December 4th. Are you looking at last year's? Hello, why isn't my stream deck working? It says until December 4th on mine. So, yeah. I'll put the link in here as well. The link is there in Discord. So mine's saying December 4th. It might have the cutoff, or it could be time zones. It might be time zone dependent. Yeah, Panda, I was just thinking that. It could be time zone dependent. Yeah, it's probably a time zone thing. Jay with the 7 streak. Put on your clothes, please. Put your clothes back on. I still really want to have an alert when those go off, and there's just not. And that makes me really sad. Maybe I'll have to make like an alert that when someone does a streak, we'll just do exclamation point streak or something, and they'll like have an alert or something that plays. Just as the 4th as well. So maybe it's like a time zone thing. It might be a time zone thing. Does for anyone else in the US in like central or times later than that, you want to check and see? December 3rd at 11 p.m. Okay, then it's time zones then. That'll be time zones. Because I think you're already in central free. Streak sound would be cute. I think a streak sound would be really cute. And Goblin with the 15 stream streak. I just don't know what I would do the time. Yes. Okay, yeah, then it's a time zone thing. It's a time zone thing. So it's midnight on December 4th for me. December 4th in the morning, midnight. If you're in different time zones, it'll be different. But I don't know what like the streak sound would be like. I don't know if there's like a funny like Vine or something that would have like a good sound. I'll have to look around and see if we can find something funny, or if you guys have a recommendation of something funny for a sound alert for the streaking. We can have like an exclamation, like a sound alert for it. So if it doesn't say that time for me though. Oh, that's what it doesn't say time. But yeah, it's just a time thing. Just a time zone thing. But yeah, so make sure you sign up if you haven't done the exchange yet. If you want to be part of it, it's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun last year. And it's a really fun time, and it's super safe. You don't need to be worried about your names getting doxxed or your address or anything like that. Throne takes care of every single bit of sensitive information. They take care of all the shipping, all the addresses. No one gets your address, no one gets your name, none of that. All you do is you pay for a gift for someone, and then they take care of the rest, and then you'll also get a gift. December 4th at midnight EST. So it'll be December 3rd for the rest of us use time zones. Yes, exactly. Toward yourself yelling, put your clothes on. I mean, I could. That would be funny. That could be very funny. But I feel like there's like probably a Vine. I feel like there's probably a Vine that we can find. I feel like there's a Vine. And my head is like, oh, this Vine would work great, but it's not because it's nothing to do with clothes. It's just like the one where the kid's running around and the mom's like, what do you have? And he goes, a knife! Like, for some reason, that's the alert that is like in my head for this for some reason. And I don't know why. It's nothing to do with streaking. It's just, I'm like, the kid is running around and that in my head is, I guess it equates to that. I don't know. There's probably a Vine for it. There's probably a Vine that we can find. There's always a Vine. There's a Vine for everything. And we love that for us. I do love that. It's my favorite Vine. It's my favorite Vine. I love it so much. I love it so much. But yeah, so Secret Santa, sign up for Secret Santa. Also, speaking of Christmas stuff, we have our advent calendar. We have our advent calendar to open. And I got a 12-day calendar this year, which will not get us every single stream, but it'll get us like almost all of the streams. It'll get us through the first 3 weeks of December, and there's a chance I might not stream the entire week of Christmas because we might end up going to my mom's house that weekend because husband can work from home, so we might end up going to my mom's house early. So like it'll kind of just, we'll see what is going on. I'm gonna have my coffee this morning. Ooh, Jay, time to go open it. Purple, welcome in. I'm doing well, and I hope you're doing well as well. My mail today, I got my little postcard advent calendar. Oh, that's so cute, Panda. But here, hold on. Do I have a drum roll? I don't have a drum. I do have a drum roll button. Hold on. Here's our advent calendar. You have no idea what it is because it's very nondescript. It's very nondescript. When his oh, got the jam one. Is it Bowden? I don't know how to say it. But I hope you enjoy it. To me, whenever I was a kid, and a couple years ago, I told her how much I loved getting the card. And now I miss it. Oh, that's so cute, Panda. But this is our advent calendar. It's really cute. You can't tell what it is because it's very nondescript. I don't even know if it came from the actual company or if it's like someone else's website that they just made it. But this is a Silly Vans advent calendar. It is a Silly Vans advent calendar. And I'm so excited about it. And if you don't know what Silly Bands are, they're like rubber bands in the shape of animals or like other creatures or shapes that were really popular when I was like 10 to 12, maybe even a little bit younger than that. And they're kind of making a comeback with Gen A from what I understand. Not like crazy, but like a little bit. And so I found an advent calendar of Silly Bands. Again, I don't know if this is from the actual Silly Bands company or if this is just some random Silly Bands website that I found of like someone who like resells or whatever and they had an advent calendar. I truly don't know. They also don't even have numbers, so I put numbers on them. I numbered it myself. So this is day one. Something in gas stations. I love that. But yeah, kids are kind of coming back a little bit. They're gonna come back a little bit. So we're gonna open one of these every stream. And I'm very excited about it. And it has like more than one. Like it's like a package of them in each one. So most of the bands, and I might even mail them to you guys when I have things to mail out. When I like mail out stickers and stuff, or maybe we'll do some giveaways of them. So you may end up with some Silly Bands as well. So open that in a little bit. But so if you didn't see the stream schedule, I put a little bit of information about what my weekend was. And why I wasn't able to like Christmasify my office. Because we ended up spending 3.5 hours at the vet yesterday with Gimbal. To preface, he's fine. He's fine. No need to be concerned. He's fine. My computer is still freezing, and I don't know why. I literally restarted earlier. It's fine. Whatever. Did it freeze for you guys, or was that just for me? I don't know if that was just for me, if it was for you guys too. But if a mod could let me know. That froze. But we spent about 3.5 hours in the vet yesterday with Gimbal. But he's fine. He's fine. But we ended up going to the vet because he was having some like diarrhea / like constipation. This is gonna be a little bit gross. If you don't like talking about poop or hearing about poop, maybe you want to mute for a little bit. Fitz, welcome in. How are you doing? But he was like he was real constipated the other day. And then it like kind of went away. Then like he didn't have an issue the next day. And like he'll get constipated sometimes. Like he has a habit of being a little bit constipated. He just is a dehydrated boy. And we just make sure we give him extra water when it's happening. And like it usually resolves itself within like 24 hours. And like he was fine the next day. Look if he was off the side for constipation. It is. And so he was like, constipated, and then the next day he was fine, but he like threw up a little bit, and we were like, that's not great. And then yesterday was the day 3. He was back to being constipated. And he really hadn't eaten the whole day prior. And he had also vomited a little bit because he had been eating. And so we were like, we need to take him to the vet right now. We were like, we'll try to get him to the vet like tomorrow or like the next day. But then we were like, we probably should take him to the vet right now. So we were able to make an appointment at a vet that was open on the weekend. And we took him to the vet. He was not a big fan. He was not happy about it. He was very mad. He hid behind the trash can the entire time. And was not very cooperative for anyone. So he's a little bit of a problem at the vet. And so we went, they like felt his stomach and they're like, yeah, he's literally full of poop. Like he's full of poop. Like they could feel it in his stomach. So, Mateo with a 3-stream streak. He was literally so full of poop they could feel it. And they were like, they're like, the best course of action is to do an x-ray to see how much poop is in him. And then kind of go from there. Like if we just give him like some laxatives or if like we need to do like something else. So they do the x-ray, he's full of poop. And they end up having to give him an enema. Which did not make anything happen at the vet. We were there for like, he was probably in the back by himself, like with the vets for like a little over 2 hours, I think. Ended up getting an enema. He also got lightly sedated because he's a pain to deal with. The assistant came out and she was like, can we sedate your cat? They were like, we almost weren't able to get the x-ray because he was wiggling too much. He's very squirmy. They were like, we could barely get the x-ray. And we were like, yes, go ahead and sedate him. Go for it. Like, so they gave him like a little bit of like a light sedation. Like, so he was like just kind of loopy. And it was really funny. Gimbal couldn't never be in pain. He honestly, like, I don't even think he really was like in pain either. But he was being a pain. We got an enema. We sat in the waiting room for like 2.5 hours, saw a lot of dogs. They were really cute. And they had a nice waiting room too, so that was nice. And then they brought him out and he was zooted out of his mind, as husband referred to it as. He was zooted out of his mind. He was so crusty. Because I don't know exactly why he was crusty. But obviously like an enema is like they basically shoot water up your butthole to push out poop. Basically, if you're not familiar, that's basically what an enema is. Like that's like a quick little description. So he was damp. He was very damp and crusty. To be sedated because he won't let anyone let me touch him. Oh, poor Calcifer. See, he's fine with people touching him. He just doesn't like when things are being done to him. And so he was just being like, he wasn't being aggressive or anything like that. He was just squirmy. Like he doesn't like to be held. Like he doesn't like to be like restrained. He doesn't like being restrained in any way or being handled by people that are not really us, or like it's not even like by people that are us. He just doesn't like being out of the house. He's very much a homebody, just like us. I got number 2. Once he was gross when we got home. Yeah, he was disgusting. So like that my third cat loves the vet. He's a weirdo. I love that though. Honestly, a cat that loves the vet is even better. Like that's so much better. But he was really crusty when we got home. And his butt was leaking because that's just how that works. So he had a leaky butt. And if he sat anywhere for more than 30 seconds, you'd have to clean up after him. And then like 20 minutes after we got home, he took the fattest poop ever experienced by a cat. When I'm telling you, unfortunately, I made the choice of looking at it. I regret looking at it the second I saw it. Husband, like, this is the size of a human poop. Like, I can't explain to you just how nasty it was. Took the biggest poop I've ever seen. The smell. I would not wish the smell of Gimbal's butt the last 24 hours on anyone. I would not wish the smell on my worst enemy. It's like, it's rancid. It's rancid. It's absolutely disgusting, the smell that is coming out of his butt. Honestly, he's fine now. and he was feeling very loopy until this morning. Um, but after like he had his big poop, and like he was kind of fine after that. He was like a little bit, like not so much leaky. Like he was just kind of like ever so slightly leaky. He was fine, honestly fine after that. Like, that was kind of like almost all of it, and I think. Um, and we were sent home with 3 medications for him. So we have like an anti-nausea thing for him because he hasn't been eating, and so it's so that he doesn't get nauseous when he eats because he hasn't been eating, because he hasn't had an appetite because his stomach was so full of poop he wasn't hungry. Um, and we have a laxative for him that we're gonna give him for the next few days just to make sure he's cleared out, and then we have gabapentin with some like sedative in it in case he's in pain, but he's not in pain. Like he's pretty much he's pretty much back to himself right now. He's just like a little bit tired, like a little bit sleepier. Um, but he's mad we won't let him in the rest of the apartment. He's quarantined to the living room and the kitchen, um, because we don't want him to get like butt juices all over the rest of the apartment because there's lots of like fabric over here. There's less over there in the other room. So he's very mad. He was so crusty. He's finally mostly decrusted. We brushed out a lot of his crust yesterday. Um, and he licked out most of the crust himself overnight, the rest of the crust. Pumpkin puree. So the thing is that he refuses to eat anything that's not his cat food. I will try to give him anything that is cat safe, and he won't eat it. So they didn't tell me that, but I am from like know that I know the pumpkin is good for cats, but he's not gonna eat it. He won't eat it. Like he doesn't eat anything that's not his cat food. So that's like part of the problem is that we give him like because he's had some issues with constipation before. This is the first time it's like gone. It's been this bad. Which is why we end up taking that. Usually it resolves within like a 24 hours, maybe a little bit longer, but like he's always been fine. And this is like there's also like a bunch of things kind of all at once with like all the other things. So that's why we took it at this time versus in the past. Timmy's video at one point, see that being a problem. Yeah, he won't. He won't eat it. Like he doesn't like it at all. Anything except the pumpkin. Wait, that's really funny. That's really funny. But I have to learn how. Like he also is awful to give medication to. All of the medications are liquid, and what we had to do for one of them, we have like we don't have like the True brand, but we put like a liquid treat on the end of the the dropper, the squirty thingy, we put on the end so that he would put it in his mouth, and then I just kind of like would squirt it into his mouth. And then the other one I couldn't, he just like wouldn't go near it. He was very mad at that point. And so we ended up squirting it into the tube with the rest of his treat and feeding him the rest of the treat, which he was very excited to eat the treat. Like it was one of the few things that like it was like the first thing he ate in like pretty much 2 days. So he was happy to eat it. Like it was really nice that he like finally ate something. So we gave him his medication. And he's gonna get a bath today. So he's gonna get a bath tonight. I'm not looking forward to it. Luckily, GG loves taking medication. Well, you don't need to brag, Mateo. I'm glad that GG likes taking her medication. That is probably really nice. But he's gonna get a bath today. His first bath. I'm really scared. I don't know how it's gonna go. But I am looking forward to seeing Soggy Gimbal. I think he'll look really sad and pitiful in like a really goofy way. So I'm kind of looking forward to pitiful Gimbal, all soggy in the tub. So that'll be really fun for us. I'm very afraid. He also has not had his front nails trimmed for a little too long, and I'm like, we need to trim his nails. We also need to give him a bath, and if we trim his nails, we're not going to get into the bath. Like I don't think we can do them on the same day, and so we just have to sacrifice our skin, I think, for the sake of bathing him. Because once we bathe him, I think we feel comfortable like letting him through our apartment at this point, because he's pretty dry at this point. And he's like used his litter box and stuff, and he's eating, so he's honestly probably fine. We'll be able to stick around for stream. We're doing massive decluttering organizing this week, but I'm glad I could be here for the story. Poor baby Bimcut. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a good time doing your decluttering and organizing this week. I'm also not looking forward to, once he's kind of like past this, we're gonna have to like do a deep clean of our living room and kitchen and disinfect all of the floors and like mop everything, because it's like he's not super stinky anymore. But it's still like kind of stinky in there, and also like just to disinfect everything, because he's just been covered in poop. So not looking forward to that. Today's giving him medicine after getting him fixed was so horrible. I can imagine. Thankfully, didn't need anything after he got fixed. Make sure we're long sleeves and pants. If the clouds come out, I've learned the hard way. Yeah, I'll put like a long sleeve shirt on. I have to find one, but we're gonna put like our long sleeve shirts on and everything. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. So I'll report back tomorrow how that goes. So I'm looking forward to it. And also, I am looking forward to it because then it means I can snuggle him, because I don't want to snuggle him right now because he's crusty and stinky and gross. And all he wants are cuddles right now. Like, he just wants to snuggle and like be pet and everything. He just wants love. And so I can't wait to just give him all the love. Making a cat is a great bonding experience. I imagine, for sure, for sure. So that's what derailed my yesterday. So that's why I didn't decorate the office yet. But I decorated the stream, so it's fine. Also, we originally had shell tours today. I've rescheduled them to next week because I want to give you guys a little bit more time, because we only have 4 entries, I think maybe 5, but one is someone who did 2 of them. I also have no idea of any of the people who submitted shells as well. I don't know any of the people who submitted shells. So if you submitted a shell for the Dizzy December shell, please let me know, because I don't recognize any of the gallery names. They don't match any of your names. They don't match any names that I'm familiar with. So if you did one of them, please let me know so that I can just be aware, just so I know that it's you. Also, my nose is running, so we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna switch back. I'm gonna work on mine later today. Heck yeah. I also thought it'd be nice to have a little bit more time, because I know we've been busy. Things have been going on, and then like everyone's been kind of burned out on the Sims, and also just like not wanting to play the Sims. So I get it. Like I'm happy to push it back a little bit. But yeah, that's my weekend. I also saw Wicked this week. Husband and I went to go see Wicked on Friday. We also watched all of season 5 so far of season 5 of Stranger Things on Thanksgiving. So we can definitely chat about those as well if we want. Not really spoilers though. I don't want to talk too much about spoilers, but we can chat about those if you guys want to, because I've enjoyed them both. Just got back from vacation. I'm slowly getting back into building, so see if I feel in the mood. Heck yeah. Are you guys ready for our advent calendar? You ready for our advent calendar? Let me see. This is number 1. It has a little elf on it. It says hello. I'm not gonna take them apart, I think. Or maybe I will. I just moved the ribbon and they're all just like this now. We were good for the second time yesterday. Nice, Mateo. Okay. So, here, I'll just take it out. I can put the ribbon back around. I don't know how this is gonna work.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Woo! Merry Chrysler.
How are you? Is it bad that you did that alert and I automatically knew that was you even though I wasn't looking? We do have 2 Christmas alerts. We have Command Santa and Command Chrysler. And they are both on. All right, here is day 1. It's full of red silly vans. Oh, there's like a little charm in here too.
Coming to town.
I have the shapes are. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of like shape guessing. Okay, that's a guitar or maybe like a cello. Musical instrument. A boot. There's so many in here, you guys. There's so many in here. Hi, Asa. I go in a couple weeks over Christmas break when we get got a babysitter. Fun. Your mom is getting me presents. Oh no, that's so nice of them. Another boot. A violin, perhaps. A very skinny guitar. A dinosaur. A dinosaur. What is? What is this? It looks like a crab. What is this? It's giving crab. Is it Mr. Krabs? It might be I think that's Mr. Krabs specifically. That might be Mr. Krabs. A baseball player. I had a whole baseball pack when I was a child. Another Mr. Krabs. Another Mr. Krabs. I think this is a baseball player, but it's all twisted. There we go. Another baseball player. A flamingo! I love a flamingo. More baseball. Another flamingo. Another boot. There's still more in here. A penguin! There's a penguin! Flamingo. A boot. Mr. Krabs. A second penguin. more musical instrument guitar-esque looking things that are all not shaped correctly. More baseball players. I dropped them. It's fine. A penguin. Another penguin. And Mr. Krabs. And a little Christmas charm. A little Christmas tree charm. There's not really, like, it's just a charm. Like, it's just literally just a piece of plastic. There's no, like, thing to attach it to or, like, attach it in, I don't know. The theme is that they're red, I think. The theme is that they're red, I think. That's the theme. Is that they are the color red, I believe. I don't think there's a theme of, like, types. So, and this also makes me think that I don't think this is actually, silly, like, official Silly Bands. I think this is, from a random Silly Brands, like, just website. That's not, like, an official Silly Bands place. But that's okay. It was only $25. Could put magnets attached to the charms. Or, like, could attach them to, like, the Silly Bands in some way. Or does something else with them? I don't know. Maybe I'll mail them to you guys. Who knows? But now we have a lot of stuff, extra stuff to put in letters and mail when I send you guys mail. So, that's really fun. I like the penguins, I think. The penguin is my favorite, I think. And also the flamingo. That's also a cute one. Also, our drinks for today. You guys, we have 3 drinks today. I have a Powerade that I didn't realize was on my desk. I have less than half a cup of coffee. And a full water bottle because I filled it at the beginning of stream. Or before stream. Everybody to join Minecraft servers, but Bedrock sucks if it's not on PC. Oh, that's annoying, Nox. I mean, you can join, like, you can play on my server. Because you can play Bedrock on that. Or Java. You can play either one. Do you guys want to play some Sims now? You play some Sims. So, we are going to be building for the save file. Hello, game. Hello. There we go. There we go. Let me in for some reason I have the login stuff. That's weird, Nox. I can ask husband, or you can like at husband in Discord. Just always says multiplayer failed. Oh, maybe something needs updated. Something might need updated for that. But we are building today. And I have some like inspo pics. And I am not looking forward to this build. I am, but I'm also not because. So I was like, I want to build a cottage today. So like, here are some of like my inspo pics. I love this one. I think she's really cute. I love the round entryway. Love it. Also big fan of this one again with like the round entryway. Also this one. They're all rounded. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be so good in this lot right here, this lot over here. And then I went to go check the lot size. It's a 64 by 64. So I also have a picture of like the build that is there. For some reason, they didn't put a 64. They put a very small build on 64 by 64. This is the lot by default. That's already there. So I wanted to have that as like kind of like inspo as well. Not really like inspo, but like kind of an idea, just like for some ideas. So that's kind of the vibes we're going for today. Are those kind of cottage vibes? But it's gonna be huge. I also don't know who's gonna live here. I don't know who lives here. We should decide that. The OG lot looks like almost looks like Sims 2. It kind of does. It kind of has that vibe. We're also gonna start a TikTok because I'm trying to do that. I also posted on TikTok today if you guys want to go like my TikTok. To move my goal. There we go. Maybe we could add a horse or something. Yeah, I'm thinking about adding like a pool for sure. I didn't think about a horse, but maybe we could add like a stable to it. That could be kind of fun. But we'll put stuff outside. Like we're gonna have a lot of exterior stuff because it's mansion-y. It's gonna be a McMansion-esque sort of thing. Any family that has money if they live here, yeah, it's probably gonna be like a rich family. We're gonna be like a rich family, probably like snooty, like old money kind of rich and fancy. Let's also see if my computer will record. Hey, it's recording. Incredible. So I love the idea of it being like diagonal on the lot, but that's not really gonna work well. So we're gonna start with like, that looks huge. I'm gonna share this with Morgan because she still doesn't know how to build without a sim. Well, I mean, you can. You can share it with her. And then it'll teach her how. Maybe they'll own half the town. That could be kind of fun. Oh, why are you up top? Move the floor. This is a huge space. That's really large. And then we are gonna have to make some of it diagonal, I think. Hold on. Move back. Okay. And we'll get our rounded rooms. Haley, welcome in. How are you? We'll get our round room. Oh, you can't see the screen? What the heck? What the heck? Why isn't it capturing the game? Oh, it's like behind something. There we go. Something else got in front of it. Thank you for letting me know. We come across it herself. True. Oh, don't move. Copy. We have the round room. That will put... Not quite there. I think we need to go for the smaller size. Delete that. Go for the smaller one. Make it into a square. So I think I might do it this way. And just delete the walls in there. That still doesn't fit in there. Is that? I want it to be like out this way. I guess I could move it like this. Okay, so I could delete that. Ooh, don't delete my roof. Okay. Delete all these walls. Okay. Okay, she's cute. Hannah, welcome in. How are you doing? That stressed me for a minute. It was stressing me too. So you're not alone. Not alone. It was stressing me too. This is a huge house. This is way too much house for me. This is too much house. Let me... Nope, not that. Let me cut it off. On the inside. Sort of up the Christmas tree. So I don't think I'll be staying long. Hey, that's okay. I hope you had a fun time set down for Christmas tree though, and it was lovely to see you. Thank you for popping in. And I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving as well. We're having for a bit. So I want to say hello. Well, it's so lovely to see you. I hope you're doing good. No, delete that wall. Or just leave that whole thing. Madeline, welcome in. How are you doing? I do that. And that it's its own entity. Hold on. What if I delete you? Waiting for special stairs, round rooms usually always end up as the stairs from builds, and it never works out like I want to. Yeah, it's really annoying. It's definitely annoying. I don't think we're ever getting not round rooms. Spiral staircases, unfortunately. I don't think it's happening, and it makes me really sad. I don't like that. There we go. You're good. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, and I'm glad you're doing good. bring that in? Oh no, I can't bring that in. Okay, so I guess I have to bring this back out. This would be like a certain size, shape, and all that for the diagonal. That there. We have that. That's huge. This is a huge house. Oh my goodness, the spell stairs. I am with you on that. I am fully with you on that. And then actually, I want to put like a room here. So if we did that and brought this there to kind of blend in with that, like so. I'm gonna duplicate that so we have a second story of that. And that'll need to be duplicated. I think you're under Minecraft. Am I under Minecraft on TikTok? Did I not change my game? Frick. Okay. We'll see if it changes. I don't know if you can change it. Like, I don't know how that works. So thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. That's really frustrating. So if we did that, and then we put a roof on there. Like that. And then a roof here. Like this, and we need to duplicate it and do our little roof trick like that. Okay, cute. And then we'll put this guy on here. Make it a little taller, make it real cute, a little tower. And then gotta get diagonal roofs. I'm not looking forward to putting stairs in this build. Not looking forward to that at all. Okay, roof. And then what if I did like a gabled? Is that what this one is? Or hipped? It's a hipped roof. What do you mean roof pitch can't be adjusted that high? Okay. Well, how am I supposed to sort this out, huh? Huh, Sims? How do we, adjust this? Oh! Incredible. This is funky. I don't care. What if we take this? Instead of doing that, we do this. In all of our corners. Not our corners, our eaves. Together. And then 50. And give it like a little curve. Like so. Ooh! Big fan of that. That's really fun and funky fresh. That's really fun and funky fresh. And then we can add a chimney over here. What if we did 2 up here? Like it to be 4 stories. And then we can put a roof over here. Faye, thank you for the rose. That's so kind of you. Easton, welcome in. How are you doing? And then move this there. Bring our sides in. Kind of connect this. Like that. Okay. Okay. I don't hate it. I'm not hating it. What if we had a patio in the front, like a porch? Like this. Claude, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And then bring it out to... Honestly, I might make it the entire length of the front of the house. From back-to-back colds, but I'm okay outside of that. I'm sorry you've been sick. That's no fun. But I'm glad you're doing okay outside of being sick. We can do that. And then raise this all up. Like so. And then I'll put like lots of landscaping and stuff over here. Am I gonna get Star Wars stairs? Because I kind of want to use Star Wars stairs. Like a nice concrete stair. Like that. Okay. Let me look at Get Together, Debug. And let's look at these. Oh, I guess we don't really have any good, like, fence posts. Maybe Base Game has the ones that I'm thinking of. So we're bringing home preschool germs, and I'm immunocompromised, so I'm dying until she's in college. Oof, rip. That is no fun. Well, I'm sending you all of the good, healthy recovery vibes. Haley, I did have a good Thanksgiving. I did. Husband and I got to hang out, and we just kind of chilled. We watched the new season of Stranger Things. Well, the parts that are out. So it was a lot of fun. We had a nice Thanksgiving. Did you watch Star Wars? I mean, I've seen Star Wars. I mean, I haven't watched them recently. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, to be so real. But like I've seen them. Not necessarily like in their entirety at the same time, but like I've seen them before. I need a good fence post that looks right. FNAF 2 movie is out Friday. Is it really? That's so soon. I honestly forgot that they were doing a second FNAF movie. To be so real. Ooh. That's a good railing. Honestly, I kind of like the size. And then I can use tool to place them where I want them to be placed. Oh, well, elevate. -0.5. Stranger Things last episodes are going to be in theaters, right? No? Are they going to be in theaters? Not that I know of. Is Stranger Things the last episode going to be in theaters? -5. Oh, that's Massive Heights. I'm reading Germs as a game, so being confused for a minute. Seriously, that sucks. That's really funny. Last episode are going to be released in theaters. Only theaters? Or are they going to be released other places, like on Netflix and stuff too? Just last episode. Yeah, okay. I know it's a Netflix show, but apparently it's going to be in theaters for part of it. I don't know how I feel about that. That's close enough. Okay. That's cute. Like pretty lights. Oh, thank you. I like my lights too. They make me happy. So I can do that. I might even see if I might change my stairs to like match that more. I saw it this past weekend. It was so good, and I was absolutely bawling. I sobbed so much, and I knew it was happening. Like I knew the whole story, and I was still sobbing, like uncontrollably sobbing when I was watching Wicked for Good. I will say, is it like the actual Act 2 of the show? Not really. They took the Act 2 of Wicked, 45 minutes. Wicked for Good Part 2 movie, 2.5 hours. Keep that in mind. They stretched it out so much. Because it's like a 45-minute, like, act 2. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be so real, is that they, like, stretched out so much. I also have to say, I wasn't a huge fan of the new songs. I wasn't a big fan of them. I just didn't really like it. I wasn't vibing with them. And I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but just, they weren't my thing. I wasn't a big fan. Okay, we put like a giant bush there, but like what if we lower it into the ground a little bit? -0.3. Like that. Totally agree. I'm glad I'm not the only one. They added new songs to the movie. Yeah, they added 2 songs. They added, one is called There's No Place Like Home, and one is called The Girl in the Bubble, I think. One's an Elphaba song, and one is a Glinda song. And like, as songs, I think they were fine. They weren't bad songs. I just didn't love them, especially like in the context of the movie. I wasn't the biggest fan of them. I think they were okay. And they both did a really good job, but I just don't think they like fit well enough, in my opinion. A good fence that we could put along here. Could do that one. Or the stone. I don't know if I like either of those. I might just put bushes and not like a fence or anything like that. And we'll just landscape over here. Let's see what landscape we like. Let me go back to Get Together. What's in the area? A lot of trees, a lot of grass. Okay, so not a lot in the area. So we're kind of going off on our own. I think There's No Place Like Home was better than The Girl in the Bubble. I think they're both, like, I would give them so that like they're equal. I don't know. I didn't love There's No Place Like Home, to be so honest. I think I liked Girl in the Bubble better. I think I just liked how it sounded better. In terms of like the story that they're telling, I really don't have an opinion. Nor can I tell you what they were both like really about. I just have a hard time understanding songs the first time I hear them. Like, I haven't heard them since. Like, I didn't hear them until the movie. Like, I was like actively avoiding them, and haven't listened to them since. Like, I only listened to them in the theater. Inclusion of the Girl in the Bubble showed a lack of faith in the audience. Oh, interesting. Why do we think that? I'm genuinely curious. I can't disagree or like agree or disagree. But I'm interested, like, why is that? Why do we think that? But I definitely don't disagree. I don't think I disagree. I'd have to like go back and listen to it though to really like understand, like listen to it with like the lyrics in front of me and everything. I need more bushes. Back to, I think we'll just go for some base game bushes. But I really enjoyed the movie though. I don't think it was like incredible. I do think it was, the pacing was pretty good, despite how poorly the actual movie is or the actual like act 2 from the show is paced. It's a terribly paced like act. Like, it's terrible. Like, it just moves so weirdly. So I think they did a pretty good job with like the pacing and everything, and I think it like it went pretty well. And I also feel like they transitioned seamlessly between the two movies. Like, it really felt like the same movie. I feel like with a lot of like part 2s and stuff, they don't really feel like the same movie. Like, they don't feel like the same story a lot of times, and this one definitely felt the same. Like, it felt like it was the same movie and just like continued. So I do like that a lot. They like did a really good job of transitioning between the two movies. What did they say that they're saying that the conclusion of The Girl in the Bubble showed a lack of faith in the audience, is what they were saying. Which I'm intrigued by, and I might have to go look at the lyrics and like listen to it again to kind of see and see if I agree with that, because I'm definitely intrigued. Or maybe, okay, she's cute. I kind of want to like size this up some more and like have some like really big bushes around here. Maybe I'll get ones that are like different shades of green. Maybe instead of that one, I'll use this one. It's a different shade of green. Like that. Like this. Where's like my fern? So we're going with big foliage in this area. Like a little one back there. Okay. dig in that side. You can't see it. Dig in that side. We need to add windows though, and also we need to like add walls and stuff. I also kind of been thinking about expanding this and making this the larger size now that I'm seeing this all together. I might make this bigger because it looks kind of small. It's also somehow been an hour already, so we are gonna take a quick little break. If you're enjoying the stream on TikTok, make sure you stick around. I have some tutorial videos for you guys to watch during the break. And if you want to come join us over here on the Purple app, it's a much better experience, much better platform for chatting and everything. So come over here and say hello if you'd like. It's linked in my bio. Same username, same profile photo, easy to find us. And if you are on Purple app, you can enjoy some words on stream. And I'll see you all in about 3 minutes.
Nice!
It froze on my computer. Aha! There you go. Look at you guys go, getting all those words. But Robin, Panda, and Asa on the game so far. You guys
Nice.
did really good. You guys did really, really good. All right, welcome back. I hope you had a nice break. I hope you guys had a nice break. I put lipstick on. No, I put chapstick on, and I also looked at the lyrics for "Girl in the Mirror" or "The Girl in the Bubble," and I definitely agree. I feel like that does show a bit of a lack of faith in the audience. I do agree. If we want to keep talking about it, we don't have to keep talking about it if you guys don't want to. But I have some thoughts, not necessarily like in like super insightful thoughts about like the song itself, but like kind of insightful thoughts about other stuff. Mia with the 17-month
booty,
resub.
Dism 9 booty, Dism 9 booty.
What the heck? What the heck? I appreciate that. How are you doing, Mia? Okay, what other landscape do I want? I kind of want like something with color on here. What kind of color could it here? Hello, Asa with the 16-month resub. You guys were one sub away from the daily sub goal. Also, I don't have monthly goals yet because again, Gimbal had a lot of poop in him yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to think of things.
Dism 9 dance, Dism 9 dance, Dism 9 dance, Dism 9 dance, Dism 9 dance.
That was a bop, honestly. That was a bop. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to like think up some new sub goals because, like I said, Gimbal was full of poop yesterday, quite literally. So I'll have some maybe tomorrow or the day after. Hopefully by Thursday we'll have some goals. If you have a recommendation for a sub goal or a bit goal, let me know. Let me know. I'm open. I love your ideas. I want to know what you guys want. I want to know what you want. Okay, I love these bushes. Big fan. I also like this. That's really large, so we're not going to use that. Maybe I'll put like this over here. Maybe I'll get like a tree as well. I do love a tree. I would like a tree with color, perhaps. Maybe let's look at it together. Like this. Meetings over here lurking. I hope you have good meetings, Mia. I hope they go well. It's really small. I kind of do like I like a red tree, but I don't like this. I want like a taller, not so wide tree that is red, perhaps. That's not the right kind of tree for this area. I don't know if we're gonna find a good red tree that fits in this like neighborhood. Again, that's the same. No, that's also like orangey. I mean, this is not too bad. These are more like kind of like fall kind of colors, but like I don't mind that. Actually kind of nice. Any other like good red trees? That's a good tree, but that's a little bit not the right style. I think I could be down with this like orangey red one. Like the shape of this. I'm glad you like it, Mia. I like it too. I'm happy with it. Oh wait, said I was gonna possibly make the rounded room bigger. Let's see about doing that. I really only need half. How did I delete that? That was not intentional. Okay. Delete. Delete that. Rotate. Oh, see, now this is like too big. But you can't make an ice skating rink. In this build, I'm not gonna put an ice skating rink. In the game, you can build an ice skating rink though. Interesting. I like the shape of it more, but it's doing something funky. I do like the look of that better, but why is it doing that? Oh, because these are not. find up. Maybe if we do that. But that's not connected. I hate round rooms. Pass it on. It's just moving like it's multiple pieces. Okay, I think the best solution is to just keep it small, unfortunately. As much as I would like to make it a bigger piece, I think it looks better. We're gonna keep it small because it fits. And that's the most important thing. Now, why is this acting like it doesn't have a ceiling? You very much have a ceiling. So why are you acting like you don't have one? There's no break in the wall. Is it because of the round room? No. Is it because of this roof? It is because of that roof. Why is that roof bothering it? Fine, I'll just do that. There. I fixed it. It's fine. I actually need to kind of bring it out a little more so it doesn't look funky. But it's gonna look funky because it's the Sims. It's fine. It's fine. All right. There's our house. Back to our landscaping. I'm gonna put this over here. Is she cute? That. Like here. Get rid of that one. Get some of this bush hang out. Like a few of them. Maybe not a few of them. I also want to get some sort of like small fence. It might be a debug fence though. I might go for debug. Like a wall that we can use. What pack is this from? High school years. I don't like the look of that. Look for a different one. Like a fence that we can use. Or like a wall. Like a debug wall. No, I don't like that. I'd love it if it's like stacked rocks. Kind of like that, but not this. Also, I don't hate this. But it's taller. It's like it's bigger than I want it to be. I don't hate it though. I don't love it though either. Not debug anymore. I hate all these options, so I don't think we're gonna do that. Okay, we don't need that anymore. It's fine, we don't need it. It's fine. Okay, more landscaping. Why do I feel like I can't landscape today? My brain just doesn't know how to landscape anymore. But I don't really, like, I do struggle with these, like, more manicured lawns, but it's fine. Who needs it to be actually manicured? Take off. Debug live edit. Throw some lavender bits in here. Can't go wrong with some lavender. Need some more. This hanging out. Let's go with the bigger pieces. I'm gonna debug. This piece. I don't like it. And then I don't know if I like this specific piece. I want something else that has color to it. What kind of other like bushes do we have? Like a rose bush. Maybe the lavender's enough though. Maybe we'll add some of these. Like that. That's cute. Throw in like some of this perhaps. It has a little bit of color in there. Put one behind there. Sure, why not? I also like the idea of a tree, like over here maybe. Let me look at it together. Live edit. That's a big tree. That's a small tree. That's a okay sized tree. I do like this tree a lot. But that's somewhere for sure. I do like that, but that's not quite what I think I want. We could put a pink tree. You can't go wrong with a pink tree. I do this but like shrunk. A nice big tree right there. I don't know. Something needs to happen over there. I just don't know what. I'm gonna put a tree over there for right now. And then for like a pathway, do we want to do like a nice rounded like walkway? Because we could do it's a little bit big. Do something like this. And then erase a chunk of it from the center. No, I hate that. Something else. We could do something like this. Let's soften those edges a little bit. There we go. And then like that. I don't like that. What is it for Secret Santa? Nox, it is in the Discord. It's also right here. The minimum spend for it is $25. But you can spend more than that if you want to, but the minimum is $25. I don't like that. I make this smaller. Ooh, interesting shape. Just a little bit. I also hope that these were the same terrain paint. Like that, and then I might do this to kind of shape them like that. It's almost like a goblet, like that's like a cup, you know. Ooh. that. That's kind of fun. Ooh. That's kind of fun. And then maybe we could erase like a chunk there. Edge a little bit. We can do like that. Why does it look so off center? Erase this, like the whole thing, and re-draw it. There. It looks bad. Robin, thanks for following TikTok. Welcome in. Does this look as bad as it feels to me, or do you guys like it? Kind of cute. I like the concept. I don't think it's great though. What if I tried to use like foundation pieces, like patio pieces? That's platform. To kind of make this. It would make it more uniform. Bit of fun in the middle. That's kind of what I was thinking too, like maybe a fountain or something. So we are on the same page with that. I delete the terrain paint. Photos terrain. This. The thing is, I can't center this, but that's okay. That. Like do that shape. Not really rounded though, but we can make it work. Oop. Make it like a stone. We're gonna play around with things. Let me just put down like this one right now. We can like round that. Bro. I'm gonna do this. Oh, don't do that. Realistically, we just need the two corner pieces. Like that. I'll just terrain. Floor. That. And then like round this out, but also like Do that here too. Like that. And then maybe fix these weird corners like that. Not the worst. I don't know if I would say it's the best though either. I kind of hate it all. Don't delete my stairs. Delete. Okay, don't love that. So, something else. Let's go back to terrain paint. Let's pick out a different terrain paint, maybe. Something better. Although we have a lot of great, like, stone ones. That one's kind of cute. It kind of gives it, like, an old charm to it, I feel, maybe? Look at the grid. So this is like the center. Who did that? That did that. Okay, much better shaped. And do that. Okay. Like this. That looks better. I agree. I don't know if I love the actual like terrain paint that I chose. Like I like it, but I don't love it. Let's get a fountain and see how that would look. Does this pack have any? Does Get Together have any fountains? It does, but not great ones. That's too fancy, and this one's kind of ugly. We could do that one base game one. That like multi-tier one. Not this one. That's not terrible though, but that seems too fancy. Like it's a nice house, but it's not that crazy fancy. This one is what I'm thinking, maybe. Like that, maybe. And we can like landscape around it. A wishing well. The wishing well that we have is really big. That's the only problem with a wishing well, is that it's annoyingly large. Otherwise, that would be really cute. Are the same. Yes. Hey, Evan. How are you doing? I'm glad you're doing good. This is really cute. I don't know about these rocks, but that's cute. Or should I like place my own rocks? Wait, why is this kind of similar to what I was wanting for over here? Wait, okay, hold on. Oh. This is like kind of what I was wanting for over here. Like that. That looks nice. No, it's not going to be over here. I think it's going to be a little bit asymmetrical, I think. I like it. I think that's fun. Could do it over here too, but I don't think I want to do that. We could put like a second layer of it if we wanted to. I don't know if I want to. That'll be annoying to like manipulate. Okay, I like that. That's fun and funky and fresh and very cute. Okay, love. Over here. Do I place my own rocks? I kind of think I might. Not sure how I feel about those rocks. My base game. I do like those. The regular rocks. I don't like that. Okay. It'll take me 12 years to place these rocks. Fine. Okay, that's looking cute. I might shrink them all, though. They all just feel really big. Or at least some of them feel really big. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Cute. All right, we're just gonna be placing these rocks for a little while right now. I'm gonna some out and shrink them down. Well, that's looking very nice. So what should the story be for our Sims that live here? I'm thinking like traditional family, you know, mom, dad, and kids is what I'm thinking. Like, what's the vibes for our Sims? What are their jobs? What do they do? How many kids are there? What do we think? Like maybe something that we haven't done before. An author. Ooh, we have. I don't know if we've really done like an author as someone's like job. That could be fun. Maybe we have like maybe like a, maybe it's like an author parent and like a professor parent, and they're like both very like academic. Um, and they have this like really nice house, and they like raise their kids to be like super smart and academic. Like maybe one kid is like, I don't want to be an academic person. I want to be a cool artsy person. Maybe like that. Yeah, like a rebellious teen, but not necessarily like an obviously rebellious teen. More like a subtly rebellious. Like it's not necessarily like super visible when you're just looking at them. Like maybe they still like they dress like their parents want them to dress or whatever. Kind of like Elaine Kim from Gilmore Girls kind of thing. Maybe. Oh, that's really nice looking. Like against the, yeah, like they're like going against the grain, you know. I have no idea what to put on your first thing for the gift exchange knocks, like for your wish list. Plays teen, son on the DL, double life, good at school but does his art in the dark. Yeah, it's maybe like what I'm thinking. I like that. But what is his art? I feel like we already have in the other save out, like in the last world we had an actor, and I feel like we've also had a musician, and like like a physical artist, like a not physical artist, like a an artist, like a classic textile, like paintings and stuff. So what other like versions of art do we have that we could like throw in? We could give him a pottery studio. Like there's so much space. We could have a pottery studio for a kid. But pottery also feels like their parents wouldn't have an issue with pottery. A photographer, sculpture, or streaming could be an art possibility. Ooh, fashion. Fashion could be a fun one. That could be fun. I'm trying to like think of like what careers there are, but also like what hobbies and stuff we have in the game right now. I haven't done a lot of gameplay for a while. I can't think of things. Sounds good. I think so too. I like the idea of maybe fashion. Okay. I like that. And maybe it'll be, so I'm thinking maybe we'll have at least 3 kids because we have so much space. We need to have a lot of space, like and a lot of people to live in this house. So we have like 3 kids at least. And like the oldest, maybe we'll have like I don't know if we should have like the oldest be like the more rebellious child or like the youngest. Decorator career, not really school logic based like the parents. Oh, that could be fun too. The career, like they're gonna probably be a teen, so I don't know if they'll have a career yet. But yeah, we could do like something like just a more like fashion style kind of thing, and they can like have whatever career they want when they grow up, like whether it's whatever art form they want, or like even run their own business or something along those lines. Oh yeah, yeah. I like that idea. I think that'll be fun. Okay, that's a pretty good oh, do not train manipulate. I like this idea. I like these ideas. Something good to go off of, especially if, like when we get into the inside, so we know how many like bedrooms we want. Let's put a little bit of dirt there. That's cute. I like it. I like that a lot. We're not gonna do a lot of like landscaping in the front because it's very like more manicured lawn. It's not gonna be super crazy landscaped or like overgrown. I might put like a pond in the front or something else, like a feature in the front. Gumdrop tree or the animal bushes. The gumdrop tree. I like the idea of the llama hedge, because I think the llama hedge is from Get Together. No, it's not. I could have sworn it. I guess it's a base game. We can get them, like a llama hedge. Although I feel like this should be like front and center, and like this is we already have a fountain. Like these like edges. Oh, Jamie, I'm glad you like it. What are things that you could put in the front? I don't know if I want to put a pond. I do like the idea of a pond. And I feel like a pond fits. But I also feel like a pond, I don't know. We do have, like, water over here. Jamie, thank you the sweaty teddy. I appreciate that. That's so kind of you. I don't know what we're building. Hey, that's okay. We're building my roof. We're building a Tudor McMansion cottage house. A Tudor cottage McMansion. For a rich family with the parents is an author and a professor, and they have at least 3 kids that are also very studious, and then they have a more rebellious teen who is trying to, like, do something different. That's the vibes we just came up with. Let's work on the exterior of the house, like the actual house itself, and then we'll come back to the landscaping. Not base game. Get together. I wish this stone had different colors. Maybe we'll use City Living. We look at City Living brick. Well, in the front, isn't it nice? I like it too. I think it's some good roofing. I'm a big fan. Okay, so that, and then City Living. Then we do like this over here. Maybe this one. I don't know if I like that. This one here. A detached garage. I feel like a detached garage is going to make it look ugly in the front. Did your videos help build my first house? Oh my gosh, Jamie, I'm so glad my videos were able to help you. That's so fun. This over there. And then we could put more like a white stucco. Like that. I like the brick, but I might choose a different brick. Like, I like this brick, but I feel like maybe there's a better one. There's a car on the drive. I don't know if it's really like a driveway though. I feel like it's more just like a walkway is what I was more imagining. Poor with front yard, round gazebo. A gazebo! I love a gazebo. I said, she doesn't think your house is gonna be ugly in the front. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. Oh, that looks too... I don't like it. I like this. I just feel like this is too much. A greenhouse? A greenhouse in the back might be nice. So I'm gonna remind you of that later. That's not bad. It's just a little bit more brown than I would want. I don't hate the texture though, but I don't love it. Because you can never build a house that's ugly anywhere. Do you remember that purple house that I built? I can build ugly houses. I can build ugly houses. It's just, I wish a lot more of the brick had like variation to it. I feel like so much of the brick is just like one color, and I don't like that. And at the front on the spire might break it up on like the here, or like do you mean over here? Because this is a chimney, so it kind of needs to say brick to kind of keep the vibe of a chimney. No, that's a little bit too busy. No, I don't like that. We could do this as the stucco. We could do that. I might change the color of stucco as well. I might change the stucco. I go for like base game unbent smoothness. Just give it a little bit of texture to it. But I really want this front to be brick. Chimney was a darker gray brick. I'm just not a big fan of the gray brick in this game, to be so real. Life and Death has does Life and Death have a good stucco? Oh, it does have this like curious concrete. It's a little bit brighter though. I kind of like this one because it's kind of has like a visible texture compared to this one. It is a nice stucco though. And I don't think I need it to be like gross like that. Where's that's like grays. I don't love that. Don't love it. I'd love some more brick in The Sims. Or like create a style just for walls. Before I don't know if Florida has a stucco. I love Shook has a good stucco. But I use Love Struck and I love it. I just like this one. It's such a nice texture. Brick is hard in The Sims. It is very hard in The Sims. Let me change our roof texture. Like this one. Just makes it look old. Or even the Horse Ranch one. I like that. It's a little bit darker. These the same now? No, I swapped. Okay, back to that. Let me add a trim to our roof as well. Okay. Let's add windows. And then we'll see how we feel about the wall color still. Because I feel like windows might break it up just enough and it might look really nice. Also get a foundation. I honestly think could you like one of these brick? Like a different brick stone? We could do the castle stone. I don't hate that. We also could do this one. This is like a classic trim foundation. We also might have it so our foundation isn't even visible. So I think we're just gonna go with this one for right now. We can always change it if we find something that would be better. Oh, let's fix that. Here. There we go. Okay, let's get windows. Let's start with the pack. So let's start with the get together windows and we'll go from there. Pretty sure this is a newer villa that is trying to fit in with the neighborhood, even though it's obnoxiously large. No, this is an old house. This is like an old money house. Like this family is like old money people. Like most of our families I feel like have been new money. They're old money. This is an old money family. This house has been in their family for centuries, kind of thing. Like it's an old house. The interior will have like been updated, but still have like that old charm. But it'll just be like a little bit more updated. Is what I'm thinking. I don't know if I like these windows today. I make them brown. I don't hate that. I don't want to move the chimney over. That much. Oh, I just hit it. So like that, and then I need to grab roof texture for that, and then go back to together. Why is there hammering outside? Or is that the radiator again? Also, such a fun day on Friday. We woke up at like 9 a.m. So not very late, but it was the day after our holiday. We were awoken at like 8:45, 9 a.m. to a man on our fire escape outside of our bedroom window. we awoke to a man outside on our fire escape outside of our bedroom window with no warning that there were several men. And then they just started making so much noise and racket. They were like hammering at it. And they were apparently like de-rusting the fire escape or something on both our building and the building next door. Don't know what the deal was. Don't know why we weren't notified that they were going to be working on the fire escapes. Did not like it though. So I'm guessing that's the noises that I hear over here is that it might be them on the fire escape again. Or it could also be radiator noise because they've been fixing someone's radiator downstairs. Like our downstairs neighbor had some issues with the radiator, so that's like why the radiator's been a pain right now. But yes, we had just men on our fire escape with no warning or notice. It was so fun. It was so fun being awoken to men on my fire escape. I loved it so much. It was so delightful. It was great. That happened to us one time. I don't know why landlords don't tell us about these things. I know, like you should, like, even if this is happening outside, you should still tell us. Like, it's still gonna affect our day. And it was really annoying because like they also like they were there for hours and we left to go see Wicked at like noon. So we were like something like 12:30, something like that. We were leaving. And they were still working on it and there was just rust everywhere on the stairs to go outside. And there was just rust falling and I was terrified that it was in my hair. Like I was like, I don't want to have rust in my hair. It is Nox. It really is bad. It is bad. You can also import stuff from Amazon as well, Nox. You don't have to do stuff just on Throne. Also making me wall decor and weird floss. I know, it's a terrible search function on there. Okay, I would love like a beautiful rounded door. And I'm thinking maybe university. Like this one. She's a beauty. Is that centered? Yeah, that's centered. It just looks slightly left centered because of the roof is like curved a little bit, which I still like, so we're gonna keep it. We're not changing that. Something changes in Discord. Yeah, it's in Discord. I can also put the link right here. That is also a link you can sign up there. The last day to sign up is Thursday, and then you can start shopping Friday. Basically, you can start shopping Friday for the person that you draw. And the minimum for this year is $25. You can spend more, but it's $25 minimum. I don't love that. It was so much fun last year, which is why I'm really excited to do it again. I'm very excited to do it again. I want better arched doors, please and thank you, Sims. Okay. What other door options do we have? Okay, that's not terrible. Oh, I don't hate that. From Business and Hobbies? That's not really giving Tudor. I mean, it could. Kind of like that door. I kind of like it too. That's too much. I don't like how dark that is. Yeah, Mia's already signed up. I believe it's me, Mia, Bibka, Easton, Morgan, Robin, Manders, and Jetpack. I'm sure the yard is giving a Faye vibes a little bit. It's just there because it's one of my options. It's one of my door options. But Dave, welcome in. How are you doing? All right, another like good arch doors. We have this, but this isn't really Tudor, but it's kind of magical looking. You are too? Let me refresh it. Maybe it's not showing you yet. Yeah, there we go. Now it's showing you, Nox. Was it after work? Heck yeah. If that was a slightly different brown, I would be into that. But it's just... it's too, like, reddish brown. It's just too reddish. All right, I think we're going to go with Business and Hobbies, which I was not expecting. I think we need a round window on the little sweet part over the door. I don't know about round, because there's not much round. Like, despite there being, like, the rounded wall and everything, it's not really a round space. But I am thinking, like, a little window Like, maybe this one, like it'll be rounded. Like a little stone. A little window like that. That's cute. I like that. Let's put a nice window. I kind of want to look at like the castle kit. Castle estate. Yeah, me think of fellow welcome in. These aren't for round walls, are they? Okay, cool. What windows can I put on here? None. Basically none. I love The Sims so much. It's such a good game with no bugs ever. I love this game. It's so great. It's such a good game. Critical coloring book? There is. There's a huge update tomorrow. Everyone to back to Ticket mods. Yes, there is an update tomorrow. We will be checking it out after it's live. But yeah, take out your mods, update your mod. Well, you can't update them. Take out your mods, back up your game. I haven't backed up my game in months. I need to do that. Should do that today. I'm gonna make a video about it tonight as well. For TikTok and post that later today as well. I could put that here. Ooh. Okay, I could take a small window and like size it up. Wait, where's the little one? Oh, that one doesn't fit correctly. We could do that. It sticks out. Like, do I care? I could tool it. Because I don't think I'm gonna, like, put anything there. I'll take rid of my roof. No, the roof is still there. Why is it being funky? I hate The Sims. Okay. We could tool it in a little bit. Or not. I should save my game. I haven't saved all day. I haven't saved this entire time. Also, it's our time for another ad break. What the heck? So get yourself a snack, a drink, stretch your legs, do all those things. We're gonna play some words on stream. If you're on TikTok and you're enjoying the stream, feel free to come over here to the purple app. It is the same username, the same profile photo, so it's easy to come find us. We will be playing some word games while we're gone, and during the break over here on TikTok, we'll be watching some tutorials of how to build some things in The Sims. So feel free to stick around for some tutorials or come join us for the purple app, which is, I personally think it's a much better experience. So join us over here on the purple app. It's Witch with a T. I just can't say the name of it, otherwise I'll get shadow banned on live. But yeah, I will see you all in about 3 minutes. I love that the ads only just started playing, so enjoy more words. That was so close. I got so nervous. But good job. Hello? My light just turned off. My light's freaking out. Also, there's still 30 seconds left of the ads. And I didn't realize. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna say hello here. But Robin, Sunny, and Panda on the game, and Robin, Panda, and Sunny on the whole game. On the level. My light is freaking out right now. But you guys did so good. You guys did absolutely so good. And you're going into level 15 next. That's a lot of levels. That's a lot of levels. But welcome back from the ads. I hope you had a nice time. We are gonna go back into some Sims. Welcome back. Hello. Scene changes. There we go. My thing is so mad today. My thing is so mad today. I'm tired of hearing that. Honestly, I don't think anyone can get tired of people telling them that they love them. I don't think it's something that anyone should get used to, or be tired of. I don't think anyone should be tired of that. It's such a nice thing. Let's put some windows here. Maybe like that. Myself, pat if you need / you want to pat. We will spread these out a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, that's evenly placed. Also clipping on the inside, so let's fix that. Actually, let's do that with tool because this is tooled into the ground. Also, do you guys, I was looking at some Christmas emotes on Etsy. Would you guys be interested in some Christmas emotes? Like, do you guys like having like Christmas emotes around Christmas time, like for December? Do you guys like that, or do you not care really about having like holiday emotes? I think I need a floor plan. Ugh, this is gonna be a pain to floor plan. Yes, to some emotes. Okay, we can look at getting some emotes. Okay, this is gonna be awful to floor plan and also decorate. Hold on, I need to see a bed. I need to see the scale. How big is this? I think they're cute, but not required. I don't think they're required either, but I just would I want to know if you guys like them a lot or if you guys are kind of unbothered or like really don't care. Or for a clawfoot tub. I don't disagree, but I'm afraid of using the round rooms. Just because I don't want to mess up like the interior. How do I stuff on the throne wish list when you're in the shop? Scroll all the way down. Yes, yeah. If you scroll all the way down when you're in the shop, it'll show you, or like you'll have the option. Okay, so hello. It's a really good thing I saved before we went into ads. It's a really good good thing I saved before I went into ads. Because my game just crashed. I love The Sims. I love The Sims. It's a perfect game. It never breaks. I'll show you I didn't add my little Christmas lights over here. So let's put those on. There we go. Now we have our Christmas lights over here. Fear and bother, but mostly because I get upset when I get emotionally attached to an emote and then it starts away from me when the holiday ends. That's valid. I would only do like 2 or 3 maybe. There's a pack of orange cat Christmas emotes that I found and I think they're pretty cute. So you wouldn't get like a ton, but maybe like 2 or 3 at most. See The Sims, someone I was watching earlier had her game crash twice, so she gave up. Rip. Something that happens. The other day I lost a whole house because I didn't save. Oh, I hate that for you, Alyssa. You forgot about the candle? Oh no. Oh, did you leave a candle lit, Nox? Go blow out your candle. Go blow out your candle. I think I put a candle on my... No, I didn't. I almost put a candle on my wish list for the gift exchange, but I didn't. I didn't find one that I liked. Robin, have a good shower. Now it's taking forever to load. Okay. I'm really glad we saved. Oh, look at that from the map view. Okay. Okay. Not mad. Not mad at how it looks. I will say, if I get annoyed, I might make it so that it's not an angled out piece. It might change the angle.
Big.
Max, welcome in, and Morgan, hello. Who is honking outside? Don't they know I'm streaming? Yeah, I know Tool has an update. I'll get to it later. Okay. Yeah, I literally just wasn't. Like, I literally saved right before. So that was fine. Honk honk. Panda, stop honking out my window. And come in here so I can see you. And meet you for the first time in person. How's our gimbal boy? He's less stinky. He's a little crusty. But otherwise, he's good. He's good. He's no longer loopy. And he doesn't seem to be in pain, so we didn't give him any of his gabapentin. He does not like taking meds, though. At all. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it at all. But if you guys missed it, we had to take Gimbal to the vet yesterday. We were at the vet with Gimbal for like 3 hours. Because he was literally so full of poop. It was not a good thing. Like, he was so full of poop. We had to intervene. Can I have things that everything changed because I don't want to get things that will add clutter. That's so fair, Nox. You could always just put snacks. You could put food on there. Been there, yeah. It's not. It wasn't a fun time. And so now he's on laxatives and anti-nausea medication. And he's just being a little dude. He's just being a little dude, doing little dude things. Let me get a bed out again. Okay, here's a bed. Trish thought they squirted a cat gabapentin and was selling, and he thought it was funny. Oh, pretty much every animal that came out, like, was in the vet and like was coming in and out had gabapentin, because they would like take the animal back, do whatever it was, and they would come out and then be like, "Here's the gabapentin for your animal." So, wish for a new brain. For your actual head, probably not, but you probably could wish for a new brain soundtrack soundtrack from Amazon if you want to listen to the Broadway musical called A New Brain. The bag to mine is cutie, but actually too small. Hey, there you go. Put a bag on there. So we'd be, I don't know, maybe it's normal. I think gabapentin is one of the normal ones to give animals. Is that actually musical? It is. It is. It's A New Brain starred young Hugh Jackman, I think. And it's about the scarecrow. I think it's Wizard of Oz adjacent. Shasta, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, I feel like it's Wizard of Oz adjacent. But it has some good music in it. I don't know much about it, but it has some good how was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. It's so lovely to see you. Let me scroll up and say hello to everyone. Zendu, welcome in. Nikki, hello. Michelle, Chris, welcome in. How are you doing? Candy Pirate, hello, welcome in. Shasta, of course, welcome in. And Sika, welcome in. If anyone is new, my name is DizzyMissLizzy. I'm a variety streamer. We play the majority of Sims. We also play some other variety. We've been getting to a lot of variety actually recently. We've been playing some Minecraft, some Town to City, Palea, and just kind of whatever our heart desires is what we've been getting up to recently. So it's a lot of what our heart desires. But today we are building for our save file in The Sims. We are building Windenburg. We're rebuilding Windenburg. This is our 4th build, I think, for it. We are building a very large McMansion-esque Tudor cottage with an angled room. And I think that was a bad idea on my part. But you know what? I've committed right now. I'm currently committed to it. So we're trying to floor plan it now. She was good. As always, I'm running late. As I need to run. Yes, go get off to whatever you need to go do. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. Illy, have a lovely day and enjoy whatever you're going off to. Raiders as well. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and all those things when you come in. Getting snacks, drinks, stretch your legs, do all those things. I have a quick little raid video to show you guys the vibes of the stream, and then I'll show you our build. But here is the raid video. Get your bush ready. It's time to lick. Everything is fine. Why is it triplets? I forgot about this. I'm gonna send a test alert. Don't be alarmed. I got alarmed. Did I get a strike? Please someone take a screenshot. Ah! Blink twice if you're an alien. Is that a spark plug in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Ah! Stop playing with your balls. That was not how I should have said that. Stop playing with your soccer ball. Ah! That's a clown. That's my son. So I need to drink water and touch grass. Fish, 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 fish. Not a pomegranate. Fish. Ah! I got it! Community lots are not my forte. Oh, we're being burglarized again! There's another one! I'm getting dramatic for no reason. Okay, good, I'm unmuted. Again, Raiders, welcome in. I am so happy you're all here. Also, Jetpack, congratulations on winning 1 point. We are currently building in Windenburg. We are on a 64 by 64 lot, which I did not realize I was going to be on. I didn't realize it was going to be this big of a lot. I need to fix this a little bit. I didn't realize it was this big of a lot. I thought it was going to be like a 50 by 50, but it's a huge lot. Barbecue sauce or ranch for your pizza. Ooh, mix. Consider mixing them. Who had the brain cell? I don't remember who had the brain cell, but Makoto had the brain cell. But this is our house so far. I lost my windows. That's okay. It's because my game crashed, but it's fine. This is our house so far. We're currently floor planning. Right now, there's 3 kids and 2 parents. The parents are like a professor and an author, and they are like old money family though. So like this house has been in their family for like generations and like centuries. This is their bedroom. It's huge. And then this is their bathroom. And I'm honestly looking forward to doing a very nice luxury bathroom in here. I have some ideas. And then so far I have 3 bedrooms over here, and like they'll have doors generally in here. And we can leave this kind of open if we want to. We could even put the stairs in this general area. Or we could put the stairs like over here. And then I feel like we need to add like additional rooms because this is just so big. And so like I feel like we need to, well, we need to add another bathroom for sure for the kids. So maybe we'll add a bathroom here. There's not either who drank our ranch. Not someone drinking the ranch, Knox. So we could do that for a bathroom, and that could be like the kids' bathroom, and we could probably do a second one so that they have like multiple bathrooms up here. So we could do a bathroom, like just 2 bathrooms like that, and then another one like this even, and it's just two bathrooms next to each other. There's Caesar dressing. I don't know if Caesar is a vibe for pizza. Like the shape of this house. Thank you. What is everyone's like go-to pizza dip? What do you like to dip your pizza in? If you like a sauce for your pizza. What if we do this as like an entryway for the parents' room? Like, what if we have like a sitting area for the parents' room? With like an archway, or we could put like double doors. Hot honey balsamic. Ooh, that sounds really good. I do love some balsamic. I've never had hot honey on pizza just because I don't have hot honey. I've never bought hot honey, but I do love some hot honey when it's on stuff, like when I get it at our shop or something. Hot honey and ranch, nice. You like ranch and blue cheese and barbecue. I can't be on board with the blue cheese. I'm so sorry. Ranch sometimes like for veggie pizza. I like Italian dressing. Oh, I'm not a big veggie pizza fan, but that sounds probably be good for veggie pizza with Italian dressing. Hot honey and balsamic does sound really good, even if like as a combo too. I do love a little bit of spice. I'm also like craving pizza. Like I keep getting pizza ads and I need pizza. And like we make pizza like on a somewhat regular basis. Like we make homemade pizza, which is delicious, but sometimes you just need to order pizza, and I just need pizza. I don't have plans to order pizza anytime soon, but like I just need pizza. I need a nice double door, and I don't like any of these. I'll just put that there for right now. Ranch sometimes for the I already read that. I'm gonna try with the dressing. Nice, Knox. Tell us how it is. Ranch girl, also a friend of ours, does barbecue sauce, and I tried it, and it's honestly really good. I do like some barbecue. Excuse me. I do like some barbecue sauce. I've definitely been like vibing with barbecue sauce a lot recently. Like a lot more than I feel like I have. Like I often am choosing barbecue sauce over ranch, especially like for dipping like French fries and stuff, like at a fast food place. The few times we go to a fast food place. So I've been enjoying some barbecue. But I also love some ranch. I use ranch sometimes the garlic dip from Pizza Hut. Garlic dip is delicious. So I'm thinking this entire wing is like the parents' wing. So this is like a sitting area, sitting room, the bedroom, the bathroom, closet. I'm thinking closet. Let me write closet. This is gonna take us like 4 streams to build. Closet. Especially because it's diagonal too. Toilet. Sitting room. Room. Toilets. And then this can be a room. We can make this like a guest room. We could make it kind of whatever we want it to be. I'm gonna get rid of that. Kyle, welcome in. You're not late. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not late at all. You're not late. No such thing as being late to my stream, so you're all good. No need to worry. So this could be like a bedroom and like a guest bedroom. This could be an office. This could just be like a multi-purpose room. I'm thinking our stairs can be over here. I feel like could be a good space for our stairs. And I feel like this is a house that's gonna have like double stairs, like a fancy staircase. So you can kind of put them wherever at this point. Raiders never late. They arrive precisely when they mean to. Exactly. We can even do 3 wide. Is that too much stair? It's a fancy amount of stair for sure. In here, let me get some lights. We need for sure a bathroom down here, a kitchen, a living room. I'm thinking a formal office for the parents. Maybe they share an office, and then a library. A library feels right for here too. So we have a diagonal wall. What is worse on a diagonal wall? bookcases or counters. I think counters are worse. So I think we're not gonna, we'll put our kitchen over here. And we can put like our living room maybe on this corner. Also, we need a dining room as well. So I feel like this entire area is our kitchen and dining room. And then we can split this pretty much down the center, a little bit off center. One is kitchen, one is dining. So kitchen, dining table. Huge house for you. It is a huge house, but it's a 64 by 64 lot, so it has to be big. Closed floor plan. It's going to be a rather closed floor plan. And then we'll have a nice entryway. So maybe like nice entryway. Okay, no, I didn't cover a light. It is huge. It's a huge house. It's a huge house. Like, look at this. Like, that's huge. Tudor classic closed floor plan. Exactly. So we'll do this. We'll probably have like an archway here, maybe. And then we can always bring this out more too. What about doing house flipper shell challenges, if that's even possible? I don't know if that's a possible thing. I'm also not like a huge house flipper player. That feels like a more Makoto thing, since she's a certified flipper as well. That's something maybe you could talk to Makoto about her doing, like a house flipper shell tour. Shell challenge. Do you want to make a Christmas landscape shell challenge? A Christmas landscape shell challenge. Is it an actual shell challenge, or is it like Christmas landscaping? Like, what's the vibes? Someone knocking on my door? In my bedroom? I heard knocking. I don't know what that was. I might even bring this out a little more for a hallway. And we have like a hallway. One small shell to include, and do the interior of, and the rest of the challenge to make a Christmas village. Oh, fun! This new cozy game where we were visiting my boyfriend's brother this past weekend called Farm Together 2, and I played it all weekend. Oh, that's fun! I love a good multiplayer game. Maybe we can put a bathroom over here. I was trying to say something and my brain stopped working. Maybe we can put like a little powder room. It's a huge powder room, but we can put a powder room over here maybe. Could even like make part of it a closet or something. So powder room. Gaming a spouse is fun. So fun. It's my favorite way to bond. I love that. Hello Kitty Adventure Deluxe for $15. Nice. I honestly didn't do anything with like the Steam sale. Didn't do anything. I'm gonna purchase the game when I get paid. It says slow to start because it's something that requires real-time stuff to grow. Oh, that's kind of annoying, but yeah, I get that. Okay, so we need to have an office, a living room, and a library over here for sure. Maybe 2 offices. I'm thinking maybe an office here. And this could be another hallway. This is a very weird space behind here. Hi, Carly. That's such a weird space. What do I do with that? It is December. Today is December 1st. Believe it or not. Maybe this could be like the office. It's a really kind of small office, but be a library of sorts. Yeah, but it also feels small for that. It's only 3 tiles wide at the largest. My Hobonichi week's planner day. Nice. I mean, we could make this like a library. It's just like not what I was kind of thinking or imagining for the library. This whole space could be a living room. I also can cut that off and that could be part of like the office or whatever. Or we don't even have to have a hallway. Like we can cut that off. That goes into the living room. This could go wherever. I could even put like that could just be part of that room. I might get rid of the weird corner. I might get rid of that. Trying to be fun. Kids room shape. Well, all of our kids are gonna be a little bit older, I think. Our kids are a little bit older. I think they're all gonna be in the teen general age range, like teen and children. Maybe even a young adult that lives at home still. Or like a young adult college student. That's in school. Okay, so we could add that to this. So this is the office. Let me mark this as an office. Office. This can be the library. And then this will be the living room. It's a big living room, but it's a living room. We maybe we'll put like a piano or something in there as well. And then we have just this weird little area, which we can turn into a closet. We could just make this into a closet. A mudroom. This could be a mudroom. Because we can have a patio in the back. And have our back door there. And have a mudroom. That, I think, will actually work really well. Let me just put a door on it. I think a mudroom would be nice as well. I agree. Haley, I don't understand your question. Where is mudroom? Let me just throw in this guy. And that can be like our mudroom and maybe laundry and stuff. Making blood pool changing room. Oh, yeah. Make that an art studio. Oh, I don't think we're gonna have an art studio. Yeah, because a lot of noise. The bedrooms are big enough that they can do their whatever their like activities are kind of in their rooms. Like they're big enough that it'll basically work. And it shouldn't be any issue. So I don't think we're gonna need like an art studio or anything. The grand staircase, right? Isn't it nice? Bedroom math. They're huge. They're huge. And Morgan, I don't know if you saw my layout for over here, but over here, hold on, let me get lights. This entire wing is the parents' room. This is the entryway. This is like a little sitting area. Then you go into the actual bedroom, and then you go into this giant bathroom, and then into their closet. And then this is an extra room that will have a door over here. But it's huge. So bougie view, I'm obsessed. I'm glad you like it. I'm looking forward to the bathroom especially. Then we have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms upstairs. Additionally, from the parents' suite. Plus like whatever the guest room is. I'm gonna put doors for each room so I know like what's what. It's not necessarily going to say these are just markers of like what is gonna have doors to where. Steam shower and a pool-sized tub, yeah. This will have a door from over here. This will have a door, yeah, the door will be from there. This will have a door. I don't know which side it's gonna be, probably maybe there. That'll have a door or like an archway or something. And then up here we'll have a door. There, approximately there. Doors here for that room, a door into that room. There will be arches. I'm just putting doors because we're not working the interior yet. We still have the entire exterior to do. I just need to mark things for my brain so I don't forget. So, but there'll be arches. Like, we'll have plenty of arches. I actually need to mark it for my brain. So that's our house. Now, Mateo mentioned a gazebo. I love the idea of his gazebo, but we could put a gazebo in the front or the back? Because like a gazebo could be cute over here. I'll build an octagonal room. Yeah, make sure if you are signed up for the gift exchange, make sure you make a wish list. Otherwise, the person who is shopping for you will have no idea what to get you. Unless, of course, they know you well, but like assume that they're not gonna know what to buy you. Rec rooms too. Yeah, it makes life a lot easier. It screams low money, it does. You need to add things but for the Secret Santa specifically, Morgan. So I could do a gazebo. And just get like a little fence so we can kind of just see. So outside, drink to the judge the poor neighbors, yeah. Although they're probably drinking nectar. This will be a better gazebo. We're just doing this to see the vibes. Pretend it has stairs. So we could put a gazebo here. Morgan, this is just for spacing and stuff. So, we're trying to find the vibes. I don't know if I like a building out here in the front. I think that my computer wouldn't turn on for me to work on none of the anxiety reducing techniques were helping until my cord wasn't even plugged in. Oh no. Well, hopefully plugging it in, it'll be fine. But that's always stressful. It's always stressful. But hopefully the anxiety can go away now. I love the idea of a gazebo though. So maybe like back here in the corner or something. Yeah, I love a corner gazebo. Should we put a pond out here? My heart is kind of saying let's put a pond under the gazebo. And of course I'd make like a walkway. Be kind of cute. Possibly it's an option. Undo. There we go. Okay. What do we do in the front of this? Let me look at my inspo pics and see if there's anything like good. Any good things that are not just foliage. It's all just foliage. So we could just put more foliage. I could also just terrain paint mow lines in the yard. We could just terrain paint or like put flooring down to put mow lines in the grass. It's already dark, so like, you know, was there too much work for you? That's fair. They are a lot of work. So we could do that. You're a lazy builder. That's so fair. A lot of times I am too. Like, we could do that kind of thing, which could be nice. But it also might just be ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it. What else could we put here? Raising the bar, what do you mean? Let's go to the pack. Let's go to get together and see what's kind of just here. What's in this pack. Maybe we could put out here. We do have dance floor DJ stuff, but like that's not really front yard stuff. We do have like this kind of landscaping. That's not quite what I want. They would have a fence to keep the pores out. That's true. We should put a fence. I do want a fence. Let me grab a fence. Do we do a hedge fence? I don't really like these fences. Those in commercials, if they were bought by AT&T and the iPhone. No, I do not. I do not. I don't even know the name of the brand. I'm probably too young for that. Some Campbell soup. Jetpack. Yeah, I don't think I know what that is, Mateo. When was that a thing? I feel like I'm too young for that. Because I am but a child compared to a lot of people that watch stream. And in quotes is wild. That is wild. The 2000s. Yeah, I probably wasn't aware of it. I didn't watch a lot of TV outside of like at that time it was we watched a lot of like VHS tapes, not a lot of like TV at that age. And it was the TV that we did watch was like Disney Channel, like Disney, like Playhouse Disney. Okay, we could do that. With a hedge fence. We also do a taller hedge fence. Also line this with a hedge fence. If we wanted to. It's kind of ugly. You're an old grandpa? I'm tired of this, grandpa! With only cable at my dad's house after my mom married my stepdad. Fair. Yeah, we didn't have cable. I was probably like 8, I think, when we got cable. And that's when we're able to watch like more things that were not just Disney. But we still didn't really watch more than what was just Disney. At least we did. Like my parents did. Like my dad watched sports and stuff. Which is the whole reason we got cable, I believe. But we didn't have cable for a long time. I don't like any of these fences. We use a debug fence. What if we use the ones from that match this from high school? Debug fences in the front. I most of the time use debug fences. I just think a lot of these fences are ugly and like lack detail. Maybe if we shrink it down once. Maybe I'll just use the small ones. Because then I can just put the like column in between these. Like that. I do kind of like them being taller too, and like not shrinking them down to like the size they would be. My dad is a software engineer, so he could afford the extra spends. Not saying my mom and stepdad were poor, but my mom got the 700 square foot house in the divorce, and they had bought it like 2 years before they split. Fair. Very fair. About fence and bush, like the bush is just a bit lower than the fence, but runs alongside of it. Like a hedge fence or like a bush like this? So I'm not opposed to a bush like that. The only things that our fence is kind of short, so I'd have to like shrink these kind of small. I don't want this to be like full height, I don't think. Unless we want it to be full height. Full height just seems really aggressive, but maybe full height is nice. Like a hedge. I do like a hedge. Maybe I do that. Maybe it's the full height. Pasta on your laptop. Mateo, no! What kind of pasta? You ever touch something on your lap and demand pets and you both need both your hands? Ask me because but my book is yes, he always does. Usually, it'll often happen on stream, specifically like on Tuesdays, because husband's not home to also give him attention. So he'll come up here and demand attention, and then he'll decide that it's time to climb around my desk and do all the things. Thank you, follow, welcome in. But yeah, he's very much into that. Very much into demanding pets. But right now he's covered in poop, so he's not allowed in here or outside of the kitchen / living room. Hi Hattie, how are you? You found a hoard wallet. Nice. I don't know what that means. I know you're saying it's wow, and I still don't know what that means. It's a little bit further apart. Like so. Nashville pasta. Why is it Nashville? What about Nashville? Is it? Hattie, my Thanksgiving was so nice. Thank you for asking. And how was your Thanksgiving? We ended up watching most of our Thanksgiving. We watched Stranger Things. What else did we do? We honestly, I didn't turn my computer on all of Thanksgiving Day. Pretty much all of Thanksgiving Day. Until like kind of late at night, because I was like, I need to go do something before I can go to bed after watching Stranger Things. So I went and like played Minecraft for a little bit. I think I'm gonna move this like a smidge back. Good for thinking about traveling to someone else's house, and it was so nice. That sounds really nice. Yeah, it's always nice to not have to travel sometimes. We haven't traveled for Thanksgiving, kind of at all. Like we haven't traveled for Thanksgiving since we got married. Really. Our first year married, we like went to my in-laws' house, but that was like an hour away. Like when we did that drive almost every other weekend, so like it wasn't that big of a deal. But like since we've lived here, we haven't traveled, just because it's just not worth it. It's like husband doesn't get much time off, and at this point, all of my relatives do something different like than what they used to do. So just everything is like no one's together really at this point anymore. Like everyone's just kind of everywhere at all times. So it's kind of nice not to have to travel. We're pretty far away next year, so we want to travel up to that. Either I'm so pumped for it. I love that for you. Tiles apart. I could just get the grid. Not 2 tiles. We're doing 2 half tiles, so 1 tile. Did anyone get anything on Black Friday? I didn't do any shopping at all. Except for I bought popcorn at the movie theater. That was the only thing we bought. That and movie tickets. So we didn't do any Black Friday shopping. Did anyone get any good like Black Friday deals? Because I just like we thought about going to Micro Center, but they weren't having any good deals, so we didn't even bother like going to shopping. I feel like crazy because I have too much on my throne wish list, but I like to give people options. Everyone else has like 0 things on has like 0 or 1 thing. Yeah, and honestly, giving options is always a nice thing to do. So I imagine they will appreciate that. Little local shopping on Saturday and got a couple of things, but nothing big. Fun. I haven't done a single thing of Christmas shopping. Like I have a few ideas for some people, but the some people is mostly an infant that's less than 6 months old. Like truly like still fresh from the womb infant. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I don't know who's getting what or what's happening, but eventually people will have presents for me, just not right now. And husband and I are also like, we don't even want anything. Like we're not even getting each other gifts this year. We decided that we're gonna go do something like a weekend away or something like that, because we just can't be bothered. Like we couldn't really care about like stuff. We don't need stuff or really want stuff. So we're like, let's go do something instead. So I think we're gonna go. We talked about maybe going to like the Poconos or something like that. Because it's not a crazy long drive. It's not too bad. So we thought about something like that. Like after Christmas. But husband still is trying to make a Christmas list for my mom because he is so impossible to shop for. But he's also at the point where he just doesn't like if he wants something, he just buys it. Like he's at that age, and he has adult money, and so he just buys the things that he wants or needs. And so I'm like trying to help him figure things out of like what to put on his list, and it's like the most random things that are on his list right now. Christmas their child was before they could afford to get each other gifts. We set a budget and we're gonna get some stuff. I love that. We always, in the past few years, we always set ourselves like a budget so that one of us didn't like go overboard. We usually ended up both going over the budget. But it's nice to have like a budget so that the expectations are kind of the same. On the cheapest way to find something as a gift card, I think restaurants are in favor. Gift cards are always a nice thing for gifts. Gift cards are always nice. What if I leave this kind of open as like a little gate? So you can kind of like walk out that way if you want to. All right, that looks nice. I like the brick. Studying it for my dining room for Black Friday. Nice. I was gonna look into getting a camera because I'm gonna replace my camera. Just because it's old and it's kind of acting up. But I asked Rachel for some recommendations, but she apparently lost power and internet for several days. So I never got a response, but it's fine. All right, gazebo. I don't know if I want the gazebo to be like right in front of the like little. No, don't do that. I'm gonna actually save though. And I act up. Are you gonna get rid of me too? No, you're not a camera. You're not a camera. You're also not part of my streaming equipment. I put this over here. What about adding like a little greenhouse? I don't know if I want to add a little greenhouse now. Like I feel like the back is like full. Like there's a lot of stuff back here. We had a pool. I feel like a pool is the vibe. I was thinking I'm one coming away from being banned. Mateo, you're not going to be banned. I have no reason to ban you. That's kind of fun. The back of this house is ugly as heck. We need to add windows. We need to add windows. Before I get too far on anything else, let's add more windows. We also don't have any windows on this side of the house. So let's get windows. Now that we have a floor plan. So this is, yeah, this can just be like this. Doesn't look bad. It's not bad, but it's like, it's ugly though. It's an ugly backyard. Or like, it's the back of the house. It's just like ugly back there. You know? Little window here. Maybe one of the, I wish it was a little bit bigger. I guess I could size it up. How does that look on the inside? I mean, with like something like these, like that's gonna be funny. But because it's stained glass, it doesn't look all that bad because you can't really see through it. So sizing it up doesn't seem bad. Needs a bump. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about maybe a bump out of some sort. Even just the like our mudroom or something. I don't know. But it's feeling very flat. It's got a flat butt. Which is nothing wrong with a flat butt. It just is ugly in the Sims. That's cute. I love like a nice statement window in the front. I also want to put more landscaping here, I think. Like I might put some like plants and stuff, like more houseplant kind of things in here too. DBL a little bit. A little bit. This is the parents' room. Honestly, I might just do like that. That's funky. Do that. I'm gonna like raise it by like 1. Yeah. I could put like a little one in the center. That feels very Tudor to me. That feels fun. And I feel like I don't want to put any on. Maybe we'll put some on the sides. Like over here. Because this is all one big room. So we can kind of do whatever. I don't want to put like too many windows just because it's. Oh, they look so bad. Oh, no, it doesn't look bad. It's just a different window. I was like, why is it so small on the diagonal? It wasn't. It was just. It was me taking the wrong window out. Maybe we'll do that for right now on this side. That looks uneven. If anything I want for Christmas, really, other than a laptop and some warmer clothes and a Switch 2. And I never asked those things from anyone, and that's so fair. But like some warmer clothes, like that's not an unreasonable thing to ask for, Nox. That's something you could put on your list, your wish list. You could, because you can get things off of Amazon. Like you can put things from Amazon on there, so like it's not an outrageous ask. Okay, we'll put one window there, and then we'll put one window. I know that's the bathroom, but it's fine. Privacy doesn't matter in The Sims. So we'll do that, and then we need windows over here. We'll get smaller windows for the back with the shutters. Those are cute. That's the dining room. Like that. That's the bathroom. I don't really need one in there. Put like one over here in our library. And then maybe some right there for the library. They'll match those. They line up. Yeah, that's fine. And then this looks so dumb. Like the back of this house is so ugly. So what can we do to make this look better? It's not for the week. No, it is not. It is definitely. It is not for the week. I feel like I need to add like a bump out over here. Like, what if we had like added a bump out here? Put a roof on it. I just don't know what this room would be. It's off the dining room. I mean, I guess we could make it the dining room. We could move the dining room over and make the kitchen bigger. Like this is like, that's what this is currently, is like kitchen and dining. I actually have to do all the billing for everyone. How rude, honestly. How rude that someone else isn't doing that for you. Just magically, automatically doing it, you know? We could make it so that the kitchen is the back room and the dining room, like there's like a formal dining room on the front half. And then like to get to that way you don't go to the kitchen to get to the dining room, but you can go through the dining room to get to the kitchen. That feels like more fancy to me. My mom, but my stepdad is your client. That's fair. And so we'll put like that to the kitchen. That's a huge dining room. That's way too big. What else could we do with this? I mean, I can make it like that. How big are dining tables? How much space do they take up? I don't know how to build big houses like this. Like, how do you people who do big houses, like, what do you do on the insides? Like, how do you furnish them? Like, that is huge. This is like the size of 3 dining rooms. I've had builds that are smaller than this room. This could be an entire functional bedroom, like a functional house. I could make it in this room. Do I have to redo my entire floor plan now? It looks better though. What if it's like an extension? Like maybe they added an extension onto the house. And so maybe it does stop here. This looks like an appropriate size house to you. Well, you probably do really big builds. I don't typically do really large builds. Okay, so keep that for the kitchen and the dining room. And then maybe this is like a sunroom. A pool house. A pool house isn't traditionally attached to the house, like the main house. But we can make this like a sunroom kind of thing. Or like we could make it a giant pantry. We could make it into a butler's pantry. But then like what are we gonna do? Corson Volkovin, how are you doing? I can't make this into a butler's pantry. I could make it into a butler's bedroom. It could be part butler's bedroom, part butler's pantry. And then then they can have a butler. Maybe. You're gonna need a quick break from packing. Well, I'm happy to join you on your break. What are you packing for? Lights in here because it's dark. We could definitely have them have a butler. You're moving? Heck yeah, that's always fun and exciting. We're trying to move soon too. And I am so excited to move. My friends, we have to run our ad break already because it's already been 3 hours. I'm not ready to get off though, so we're gonna at least figure out the rest of this floor plan before we get off. So get yourself a snack, a drink, stretch your legs, do what you need to do, walk your dog, take your fish to the vet, bathe your cat, which is what I'm doing later today after stream. Not looking forward to that. And take care of yourself, and I will see you guys in about 3 minutes. Rip. It's fine. Hey, that's probably our last run anyway. Oh, wait. There's more. There's still ads. I don't know why my brain is like, oh, once one round is done. Enjoy another round. Good job, you guys, on that level. Good job. Good job. Let's see. Asa, Jetpack, and Nay on that game. You guys are doing great. Well, welcome back. Let's see if it wants to change scenes again. There we go. It's changing scenes. It's changing scenes. Okay. So, what are the thoughts on, like, a butler's bedroom? Over here. Like, one of these could be, like, a butler's bedroom, and, like, one could be, like, a butler's pantry. Do we like that idea? Is that a weird idea? Is that bad? It could be kind of fun to have a butler. Morgan, thank you for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your therapy. I think that's where you're going. Enjoy therapy. I hope it goes well. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow. I kind of like the idea of a butler's room over here. That's a good idea. I think it would be fun. So I think we'll go with that. So pantry and then a butler's bedroom. I think if I were a butler, I'd want a room. Well, it's a matter of should we have a butler is kind of the main question. Like, should we deal with a butler? Bought 3 Awalas in the last month. I don't know what's wrong with you. Mateo, why are you buying Awalas? They're water bottles. You need one. A nanny room? I don't think any of the kids are young enough to need a nanny. You also really can't have a live-in nanny. We have one Awala and it's green. I have one Awala and it's this one. Which I guess is green. My son, Spud, if he still wants wet food twice a day, he needs to let me work. Spud, if you want wet food twice a day, you've got to let your parents work so that you, that they can afford it. Much water bottles for your mood. That's a great decision. You know, wall addiction now. Well, the thing is with the wall is that they're reusable. And you don't really need multiple of them, to be so real. They're meant to help reduce waste, and by buying multiple, it is doing the exact opposite of reducing waste. So maybe don't buy more. You need to refill your wallet. Nox, fill your water. With the new holiday green wallet, I can pass it up. The green is so beautiful. That's fair. I will say, I have been thinking about getting another one just so that I have like a desk water bottle and a bedroom water bottle. Because I do keep losing mine. 3 is the limit. I don't know if there is a limit, but I think the limit should personally be 1, but I don't get to make those decisions. In the Christmas mood, Skill, I am in the Christmas mood. I am. No, I'm not feeling like the most festive I've ever felt, but I am feeling festive. I am feeling a bit festive. I even have like some Christmas decor over here on the Purple app stream. And I didn't get a chance to decorate my office yet, but I will be decorating my office soon. Is that a nice like back door? I think we need something else that's like more back door. Did you meet your friends yesterday? Oh, that's so nice, Nox. What if we like expand this roof? Like that. I took my car couple over, so I had to get another one to fit that. Fair. What if I did that? Is that funky? Or is that good? I don't hate it. Here's the door. Okay, so I put the door like here. One of my walls with the stars. Zorbeck, so it was basically free. We do love free. We do love free. Good 2 wide door, maybe. Maybe this one. A little bit more of a modern door. But I think that's okay. Maybe I don't like that. Maybe that's an ugly door over here. What about university? How are these doors? Well, these are really like residential doors, especially for like a back door. None of these are really backdoor vibes. For a house like this, especially. I mean, I could get the same door as I did in the front. This is what I used in the front. Can I have a hot tub? I'm not opposed to it. I don't know where I would put it, but I'm not opposed. We could use that. And then we can have like maybe an outdoor seating area over there. We can get some stairs over there. Maybe we can get like a fence to go in front of the pool because that's kind of or maybe not. That could be like where you enter the pool. Maybe we'll get like a glass fence. I don't know if I want a fence along that part of the pool. Maybe we'll put a fence around here. Ryan, welcome in. Maybe we could do that. And get a slightly more modern looking column. And we can make it brown, or we can make it whatever color. What color does this fence come in? We could do that. We have like a fence. Or we could do more of that fence, which I don't love. I don't like the back of this house at all. I think it's ugly. Should we put a pergola above the pool? Actually, could do it at either height. Yeah. Lower. I am always down for a pergola as well. color though. Go for the darker. Maybe we'll do like a crisscrossy. Like that. A little star pattern. Like this. We could go full spider web. Or we could just like this too. What time is wrong? These are just way too hard. Oh, a lot of these are not on the wall. Also as a reminder, for those of you that play The Sims, tomorrow we are getting a base game update with 40 plus bug fixes, which means that your mods will probably break. So you should go and remove your mods before you update your game. You should also back up your game. And if you don't know how, I have posted several videos on TikTok of how to do so. And you can find them in the Decrees channel in Discord if you're in there. If you just scroll back, you'll find links to ones, or you can also just scroll my page on TikTok. But I highly recommend backing up your game just in case, and also removing all your mods so that way you don't have any issues when you update your game. This is an ugly pergola. I don't like it. I just delete the whole thing. Not easily. Yeah, it's just kind of ugly. What are the new kits on Thursday? I don't know. Based on the leaked roadmap, there was a kit, supposed to be a kit on Thursday. Don't know what it is. If there is going to be a kit, I feel like they would have told us about it today. Or not today. They'll tell us about it tomorrow. People are also talking about there might possibly be a login event for the holidays as well, starting on Tuesday. So we might also end up with that, possibly. There could be a lot of stuff coming tomorrow from the update. So we'll kind of just wait and see if they do end up releasing a kit or not. If there is a kit, I'd love a holiday, like a holiday themed one, maybe like a festive winter one, maybe with like, I don't know. My brain was said sledding, but that's a pack thing. Now it's The Sims Remastered. I don't think they're actually doing that. Based on sources that I personally trust, they've said it's not happening. It was just a rumor that people were starting. What about string lights? The ones with the pole around the pool. I don't know if that's really the vibe of this house. I do love a string light. I just don't know if that's like the right style for this house. I think what I need to do is I need to take a break from this build, and we'll come back tomorrow and continue it with fresh eyes. I think I just kind of need to wait, like kind of just get it out of my head for a little while, come back to it with fresh eyes tomorrow, and see how it works tomorrow. But if they had to rewrite everything, yeah, I don't think they're doing Rush. I don't think that's actually gonna happen. But thank you guys for hanging out with me on TikTok. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. Thank you for chatting with me. I'll be back tomorrow, most likely. For sure, I will be on Twitch tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be on TikTok, but we'll see. But make sure you come over here and join us on Twitch. It's much better viewing experience than TikTok. So feel free to come over and say hello and leave a follow. Make sure you get your notifications and everything. So come over here and say hello. We'd love to have you. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow at approximately 1:30 p.m. Approximately 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. Eastern, and I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. All right. TikTok is gone. Let's see who's playing some Sims today. Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people playing The Sims. That's kind of wild. Let's see. Who's playing The Sims? We don't really have any friends playing The Sims right now. Let's see. What friends do we have on then? Let's see. Let's see. A lot of people are playing Minecraft right now. So you can play a good amount of Minecraft. I played some Minecraft. I didn't get around to a lot of Minecraft this weekend. I just ended up being busy with other stuff. But I'm going to be going and playing some Minecraft in a little bit. We have a friend playing Stardew that just went live. We have some coworkers. We have we have a lot of Animal Crossing, actually. A lot of Minecraft as well. Or we could go meet someone new playing The Sims. This person is saying that they're building a cozy house in The Sims. Cozy little house. Maybe I'll go check that out. Let's see if the vibes are over there. My computer's being really slow though right now. So we'll see if anything even loads. It's being so slow. It's a lot of casts right now. I'm seeing a lot of casts. Okay. Oh, this person is about to run ads. They're about to run ads. This might be a nice place to go. Let me see. Possibly, but they're about to run ads. You guys, I don't know what game do you guys want to see? Do you want to see The Sims? Do you want to go to a different game? Because we have some Animal Crossing. We have Stardew, Town to City, Minecraft. There's like a lot of different things that we could go to. So you guys have like a game that you actually want to go to, like something that you prefer, or even like some co-working. I don't want to necessarily get into co-working. You know what? Let's go. What about an Animal Crossing villager hunt? What about an Animal Crossing villager hunt? Town City or The Sims? Is anyone playing any of the older Sims? Not on my follow list. And my computer is taking a long time to load. So I'm afraid to look into the other categories because it's just being really slow. I need to have a husband look into my computer and why it's so slow right now. I'm vibing with the villager hunt, so let me let this stream load. But we're gonna go see our friend Catsicle as long as she's not ending. But it's taking a long time to load. But our friend Kat is looking for Mitzi. She's doing a villager hunt for Mitzi. It doesn't want to load though. But go ahead and grab some rain messages. If you're a sub, grab the one with the animated emotes. If you're not a sub, grab the one with the cool cats, because cats are cool and so are you. I don't know why nothing is loading on my computer right now. Everything is angry. This is not what the vibes are right now, computer. Let me like close a tab. Oh, let me close my Sims. That might help things load better. And close TikTok out all the way. This is so frustrating. Hello? Nothing wants to load. Okay, nothing is loading. So I don't know who is ending, who's not. We're gonna go see Makoto because I can send you to Makoto, and it'll be fine. Because I know she's not ending. And I know it's a good place to go. And you guys can tell her that I'll be there as soon as my computer decides to load. But thank you so much for hanging with me. Makoto is doing House Flipper, I think, today. Which is always fun. We love some House Flipper. So if you like decorating games, building games, it's a great time. It's a great time. You'll enjoy it. And she is sponsored. So if you see a link in the chat to go check out House Flipper, even if you don't want to buy it, click the link. It's a great way to support just by clicking the link. And it's just a Steam link. It just goes to Steam. So click the link if you see it. But yeah, grab the raid messages again. If anyone is new and wants to join the Discord, there is the link. And thank you again, Shasta, for the raid. I really appreciate you and everyone who stuck around from the raid. I really appreciate you guys sticking around and hanging out. It's lovely seeing all of you today. But I love you all so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye!